Continuing coverage of Ball State football on Ball State All Access and BallStateSports.com, and we officially jumpstart the 2016 season in Detroit, Michigan. Here this morning, we're at Mac Media Day at Ford Field. Joel Gaudette and Mike Neu, the Cardinals' first-year head coach. We can almost stop saying that now at this point because the year is here. It's got to feel nice.
It's great. It's finally going to be nice to get on the field with these guys. It's amazing that it's been 6 months. It's gone by fast, but it's nice to be able to get on the field and worry about just football for a week and a half before we get started with school.
What does Media Day mean to you as a head coach? Where I guess it's just a chance to come out and kind of preach the program and get the word out there to people about what you want to do.
Well, you want to talk about Ball State, talk about our program, talk about our players, and obviously the support. And it's always a great thing to get a chance to come to Media Day, get a chance to know the other coaches from the other programs. Obviously you guys go and compete against each other, but it's nice to also share some times like this where you're off the field and get a chance to bond a little bit. So we enjoy it. Certainly don't like the fact that where our prediction is for the conference this year, but the good thing is it's only a piece of paper.
We'll get to that piece of paper here in just a second, but last time we formally spoke was the end of spring ball. It's been a while since then. You've had a chance to go out, do some significant recruiting, be in the community. What's the sense you've gotten, because that's kind of your first big period of engagement about how people feel about kind of the new direction, and you're coming in and coming home, and the vibe that you've gotten?
Well, everything's been positive, and you, I think, would expect that. You come in, and it's been the spring. We haven't played a game yet, so everything's been very positive. The support's been great, so we'll see, as we get, finally to the field and we get a chance to start practicing before we play. But everything's been very positive. I appreciate the support from the community. Some of the past players that have reached out and offered their support has been very, overwhelming. So it's nice to see the people that, you haven't talked to and haven't communicated with in a long time offer their support and know that, hey, you got my support, whatever you need from us.
You mentioned that piece of paper. The Cardinals picked 5th out of 6 teams in the MAC West preseason, but it's a piece of paper, and really at the end of the day, that's all it is. How much do you reinforce that to the guys, or is it one of those things where you say, listen, people, the media don't believe in you, go prove them wrong?
Well, certainly you use it as a motivational tool, and I'll reflect back my senior year in this conference. In 1993, we were picked to finish 5th. We won it that year, so it's not
a good track record.
It's not where you start; it's where you finish. And our guys know that. The great thing about football is it's a team sport. Each week changes depending on injuries, depending on where you're at in the season, depending on weather. So there's a lot that goes into it. So I'm excited. That's something we'll use as a motivational tool throughout camp and make sure our guys know that, hey, it's us against the world. That's the mentality we have to have, and let's go out on the field and do something about it.
Give me the schedule from this point forward. I know the guys are still out of town, but they're coming in Wednesday, and then camp starts Thursday?
That's right. We report on August 3rd. We'll have an administrative day, and then we're on the field for the first time on the 4th. So, I'm excited, anticipate that day. I can't wait for, the night before when you have the butterflies, and it'll be nice to get started. And we have unbelievable facilities to utilize, the team meeting room. Looking forward to, kind of visualizing that first team meeting in that state-of-the-art team meeting room. So it's going to be exciting, and our guys are excited. They've had a great spring, they've had a great summer, and it's time to get to work.
Give me the lay of the land for camp. What are you looking for? What are you trying to do? Goals that you want to accomplish for that first Mike Neu fall camp?
Well, obviously we want to practice the way we play, so practicing very up-tempo, practicing fast, making sure that fundamentally we're where we need to be, and our guys know that adversity happens. We have to, how quickly can we overcome adversity? There's going to be practices where we're not as sharp as we need to be, but can we erase that, get back out on the field the next day and do something about it? So our guys know that they're ready to go to work, and 2-a-days don't exist like they used to, so you got one chance each day to go on the field and have a great practice, and that's the goal, is to focus on getting better each and every day.
What do you got today? You've done CBS and the American Network. You still got ESPN. What are you looking forward to?
Well, again, any chance you get to talk about your program, to talk about the university and how special of a place it is, and having had a lot of great memories there as a student athlete and wanting to recreate those memories now. So it's any opportunity you get to sell Ball State, talk about Ball State, and then certainly talk about our players is a fun day.
Mike, appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's head coach Mike Neu here at Mid-American Conference Media Day, Ford Field in Detroit, and continuing coverage of Ball State football here on Ball State All Access and BallStateSports.com.